Hi everyone, my name is Michaela DeVore, and today I'm going to be speaking about my program, Powerless to Powerful. I established my program when I was just 14 years old, and I established it because I wanted people to know that they aren't alone, that there are resources out there for us, and that we need to love each other and ourselves. And I want people to grasp a sense of self-worth. Going back on what led me to establish such a program was that I was bullied pretty much my entire life. I'm only 19, but from 5th grade until senior year, it was very, very brutal. I got death notes in my locker. I was told to kill myself, that I was worthless. Sometimes I couldn't eat lunch in the cafeteria because people would tell me I didn't belong. I visually remember this moment more than anything is that I was told that I was a disgrace to this world and no one, and I mean no one, could ever love a girl like me. I don't know what that means. I think I'm pretty great, but people just did not like me, and sometimes that's just how it is. You can only be told to kill yourself so many times before you start to take it into consideration. I struggled with self-harm. I remember laying in bed just praying to God that he would take me, that he wouldn't wake me the following morning. I remember laying in bed physically hurting myself. I was so numb that I couldn't feel that pain that I was causing for myself. I have a tattoo. It says that I am enough, and the enough covers a scar that I left on my body. And that is just a daily reminder for myself that I am strong, I am courageous, and I am brave, but most importantly, that I am a survivor. I got a phone call the day I attempted suicide, and if I wouldn't have gotten that phone call, I would not be here. And I think that speaks something. It says that our actions speak volume. We need to notice each other, and we need to love one another. There is way too much hate in this world today. Imagine what our nation would be like if we just loved one another, that we would stop hating because of our differences. No one is the same, but we are all equal. At the end of the day, we are all humans, and we all bleed the same color of blood, no matter how different we are from each other. I have a website. It's www.michaelaraydevore.com. My name is spelled Michaila. My middle name is Ray, R-A-E, and my last name DeVore, D-E-V-O-R-E. My website is very, very informational. It shows you signs of depression, signs of anxiety, signs of suicidal thoughts. It also shows my story a little more in depth, but I also have a contact page. I have been a keynote speaker at many organizations. I've spoken to counseling services, high schools. I absolutely love speaking at high schools just because I can relate to all of the kids that are struggling. I give them the raw details of how I suffered, and sometimes we need that raw message to understand the severity of everything that is happening in our world today. We need the blunt details, and I give that. I don't hide what happened to me because it's an epidemic in our country today, and it needs to be taken more seriously by everyone. And that's exactly what my program does. It's a very serious, informational program. It's real. But at the end of the day, I think we just need to love each other more. That we need to realize that no matter how different we are, we're all the same. And that's what I preach, is to love one another and to love ourselves. To realize that we all have a sense of self-worth and we all have a purpose. But to realize that there are resources out there for us to help us get better. Anyone who is struggling, I pray for you. I pray that you realize that you are loved and that our God loves you. And I hope that he wraps his hands around you and shows you the light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you guys so much for listening, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me on my website. Again, it's www.michaelaraydevore.com. Have a great night, everyone. I hope to see you guys soon.